excited to roll out our mats with you and do our 10 minutes, 10 minutes of yoga today. Please go lay down. So let's go ahead and begin. And we're going to start in, we're actually going to start in a standing forward fold. So go ahead and take your time. I'm going to start in the middle of my mat so I can, so you can see me. So I'm going to start here and just have your feet hip distance apart, knees softly bent, letting your torso be heavy. Breathing here. Knees have a generous bend in them. Maybe you're doing this first thing in the morning. Or maybe you just have tight hamstrings, which is totally fine and totally normal. Couple more breaths here. All right, go ahead and heel toe your feet as wide as your yoga mat, or a little bit wider than hip distance. Bring your heels in. Okay, Vivo, that's enough. Bring your heels in slightly, toes out. Inhale, lift up halfway, lengthen with this funny little foot posture. And then exhale, fold. Bend your knees a lot. Turn to the side. Bend your knees a lot. Sink your hips down, hands to the floor. Kind of like a frog pose or Malasana variation. And then exhale, forward fold with straightened legs. Heels are still wide. And then inhale again, hands to the floor. Bend your knees a lot, gaze forward, lower the hips. We're going to take this a couple more times. Exhale to forward fold. And then inhale, move forward, sink the hips, straighten the heart. Maybe the hips lower a little bit deeper. Okay, exhale, straighten the legs, forward fold. We'll do this one more time. Exhale, lower your hips down. And then come back up to our forward fold. Heel toe your feet in to hip distance apart. Move to the top edge of your mat if you're not there already. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale to fold. Round the spine, roll all the way up to standing. Nice and slow. And exhale, roll the shoulders down and away from your ears. Inhale, reach the arms, lift up, lengthen. Exhale, fold forward. Halfway lift, inhale. As you exhale, plant your hands, bend your knees, step back to high plank. From high plank, lift your hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Feel free to pedal out your heels, bend your knees, bob your head. Then find stillness. Let's start with the left side. Step your left foot to the top of your mat. Keep your right knee and right heel lifted as you rise up, crescent lunge or high lunge. Engaging both legs here, take an inhale. As you exhale, hover over your front thigh, reach your arms forward. Inhale here. And then exhale, ooh, I'm gonna bump into my window. Bring your palms to your heart, continue to reach them forward or take them back behind you as you lift your right leg off for Virabhadrasana 3, Warrior 3 variation. Take another inhale wherever you are at. And then as you exhale, keep your right leg lifted as you fold forward over your left leg for standing splits. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, bend your left knee a lot. Plant your right foot down to the back edge of your mat. Right toes parallel, or right foot parallel to the back edge of your mat. And a big inhale, rise up. Virabhadrasana 2, Warrior 2. Let's reverse your warrior. Flip your left palm over, reach forward and then up and back. first warrior. Gaze can be to the left fingers or down to your right foot. One more inhale. Exhale, cartwheel your hands to frame your left foot, lift your right heel. Step your left foot back to meet your right, high plank. Exhale, send your hips up and back downward, facing dog. Inhale here. As you exhale, step your right foot in between your hands. Left toe or left heel stays lifted. Left knee stays lifted. Rise up, crescent lunge, high lunge. One more inhale. Exhale, hover over your forward leg, your right leg. Reaching forward. Next, inhale, step off of your left foot. Continue to reach forward or bring your palms to your heart center. Ooh, if you wobble, that's fine. For Virabhadrasana 3, warrior 3. Flex your flying leg. Balancing here. Reaching the crown of your head forward. Kicking your left foot behind you. One more inhale wherever you are. Then exhale, fold forward over that right leg for standing splits. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, bend your right knee as you step your left foot back behind you, preparing for warrior 2. So left foot is parallel to the back edge of your mat. Inhale, rise all the way up. Virabhadrasana 2, warrior 2. Let's reverse our warrior. Reach your palm. Flip your right palm, reach forward, and then back. Gaze can be down towards your left foot or up to your right hand. One more inhale. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down to frame your right foot. Lift your left heel. Step your right foot back to meet your left. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, come forward. Lift up high onto your tiptoes. Bend your knees all the way down to the yoga mat. Untuck your toes. Bring your knees into touch. Take your hips all the way back to your heels for this very tiny ball-like posture. Then take your hands back to reach back behind you with your palms up, forehead to the mat. You're making a very small shape here. Chest is resting on your thighs, forehead to the mat. Wrists and ankles are in line. Breathing into this child's pose. Lengthening through your spine. Pressing your hips down towards your heels. Three more breaths here. And bringing your hands underneath your shoulders. Inhale, press up to a kneeling pose. And then shift over onto your seat. So make your way into a comfortable seat, whatever that shape looks like for you. From here, inhale, reach your arms up overhead. And exhale, reach forward, folding yourself forward. However, whatever shape you're making, just find a forward fold. And then slowly pull your hands back towards your shins or back towards your body as you lift the torso. Inhale again, reach your arms up overhead. Gaze follows your thumbs. Exhale, reach forward, folding forward. And then round your spine, drag your hands back towards your body as you roll yourself all the way up. Shoulder blades roll down and away from your ears. Hands rest on your knees. close your eyes. Taking these moments to tune into yourself, to tune into your breath, to tune into your body. Bring your palms to touch, thumbs resting at your heart center. Thank you so much for sharing your practice with me today. I look forward to practicing with you in the future.